In Athens, a day of strikes and protests across Greece evolves into deadly riots. Tens of thousands of people have taken to the streets. Tear gas, Molotov cocktails, buildings and cars are torched. We're live on the ground as the story changes minute by minute, right here, right now, at the iDesk.
Live from CNN Center, you're at the International Desk with Aisha Sasay.
Hello everyone, up first here at the iDesk. Anger against austerity measures turns deadly in Greece. These are some of the dramatic scenes playing out in the capital. Tens of thousands of protesters are out on the streets, some clashing with police who responded with tear gas. Let's go straight to Dinah Magnay. She joins us now live from outside the parliament in Athens. And Dinah, we've been sharing with our viewers some of the dramatic scenes. Share with us some of what you've seen throughout the day in Greece.
Hi, Aisha. Well, first of all, this square at around 11 o'clock this morning was absolutely jam-packed with thousands of protesters who tried to storm up the steps of the Parliament building, and that was the first time that we saw the riot police actually push back with tear gas. And for the next couple of hours, it really was just a wave of rioters throwing sticks, stones, bottles at police, and police pushing back with tear gas, clearing out this square eventually. And as you can see, there's just debris here now, and pushing the rioters down the side streets. And we know that there are still rioters in the side streets, or demonstrators. It's unfair to call them rioters. A lot of them are simple demonstrators coming out to protest those austerity measures, and that they are waiting to come back into the square. But we have learnt from the fire brigade here in Athens that 3 people, bank staff, have been killed after a petrol bomb was thrown by demonstrators, by rioters, into a bank quite near here, about 5 minutes away from the square where I am, Aisha.
Dan, I understand that as those protesters were outside the parliament, lawmakers inside were actually discussing the austerity measures. Do we know of those discussions and what was going on?
They are discussing the austerity bill. Today it was going through the passed or reviewed by the Parliamentary Economic Committee, and tomorrow it would be voted on by Parliament. I mean, we do expect that to pass. What we do not know is whether the streets will continue to be filled with protesters over the days ahead. The unions have said that they will continue to protest. But of course, once you have fatalities into the mix, which we now realize has happened as a result of the riots today, then it will be interesting to see whether public opinion decides against going out onto the streets to protest these measures. Aisha?
Dinah, I suppose indeed that's the principal question, whether Greece is heading into a period of sustained social unrest and how the government is going to withstand that.
Well, it is extremely difficult to know what the outcome. The government has been trying to sell this package as being a Greek person's national duty to swallow these financial measures. And it has also been saying that it has tried to keep them socially fair, that some of the cuts in the public sector salaries and pensions are means tested, essentially, so those worse off do not get hit as hard. But people here just don't feel that that is the case, and they are fighting for their rights on the streets. And even though it is quiet here now, in other parts of the city it is not. Aisha?
All right, Dinah Magnay joining us there from outside the parliament in Athens. Dinah, we appreciate it. We'll check in with you a little bit later. Let's check the numbers out of Athens.